This is the best solo starter base in Rust, and it is a 2x1 that includes a tool cupboard, garage door, tier 2 workbench, a sleeping bag, 2 furnaces, 4 small boxes, and 4 large boxes, all within these small 2x1 walls. So here is the actual base. You have your standard airlock going out the front for a very specific reason. And then as you walk in, this is the design of the interior loot room. So first you have your loot room right here. You got your TC in the back left corner. You have 2 large boxes placed like this. 2 large boxes on the top mirroring this placement with a floor triangle coming out of the wall. A small box here, small box here, small box here. The garage door to close off of all of your loot. You have a furnace to the side, another furnace to the side, your tier 2 workbench, and then finally the small box underneath. So now let's go into exactly how to build it and exactly why we built it just like this. So to build this, you obviously need to start with just your basic 2x2 design. We put our triangle foundation out at the front here with the airlock going to the right side for a very specific reason. That reason is if we want to expand this base, we can do it fairly easily by moving out in the airlock here, maybe adding some more foundations to make this a 2x2 if we wanted. And then bang, when it's like this, you now have yourself a 2x2, just a little separate from itself. But the actual base that we are looking at right now is this one, and that is the 2x1. So here, if we look at this, the first thing you want to do is place your tool cupboard, and you want to line it up in the very back side. We actually have to go break our first one real quick so that we do not stack building privileges. So you want to stack it in the very back left side. I mean, you could do it in the back right. I just prefer doing it in the back left. It's really just personal preference. Each way works. There we go. You wanted to make sure it's against the wall, all of that good stuff. And now you are going to want to start with your boxes. So the first box is going to go sideways, right up against the tool cupboard, right up against the wall as well. You want to make sure there's not space against the wall at all. There could be a little bit of space between the tool cupboard. That's not that big of a deal. And then your next one, you want to line up with this box as best you can, placing it against this wall as well. There we go. Exactly perfect placement. Good stuff. And now you want to make the actual triangle here. In order to do that, you just have to go outside very simply. And now you have to build, you can either do a normal foundation or a triangle foundation. You want to build the foundation, a half wall, and a floor triangle on the outside right side, okay? You don't have to upgrade those at all. Leave those twig, and then you should be able to place your floor triangle right here. There we go. You want to upgrade this floor triangle to stone, and then you would definitely want to go break out here. You want to break this building that you did do earlier, because someone will know exactly where your loot room is, especially after you expand your base, if you do leave that up. Now you want to mirror the placement of these other boxes. This can get a little tricky to do. I found the best way to do it is usually by lining up this one first by pushing it all the way back, and then backing up, lining up that one. Perfect. There we go. Boom, bang, bang. Now, if we head to the wall frame, we want to put that down now, or the door frame. Garage door is essential. Having a double door isn't going to work as well. Still can work to start, but honestly, I would just save and wait for a garage door. Now is when we want to put down our workbench. So you put your workbench here, and we can start with some small boxes as well. You get one small box underneath the workbench. You want to line one up over on this side, facing this way. The reason we want to have this garage door down now, and the reason that a double door wouldn't work as well, is because this will be clipped through just a little bit. There's no real way to avoid it unless you want to put it in some of the open space. That's just kind of how it goes. You want another small box right on over here. Bang, there you go. And then you can fit another one up on this, facing it that way so that it doesn't clip through as best you can. And now finally you got your furnaces that you do need to put down. So we are including 2 furnaces in this base design right now. One there, and then the other one is kind of your preference. I mean, right there works. It can be kind of hard to get out of the base sometimes. Personally, I a lot of times like to just stack them up on this side. So if you look, you can just stack both furnaces up right there and right there. It really is just personal preference on where you want to place these, because we do give a little bit of room in this base to be able to move around. So just for the sake of the video, we'll just place one there, and we'll place one in the corner, just whatever. Cool. You can really decide where you want those. Now you want to make sure you have your roof on. Obviously, we have it off just so that I can go up and show you guys, but make sure obviously roof off the whole base. And then there you go. You get your sleeping bag down. There are a couple different places you can place it. You can either get it like right here in any of this open space. You can toss in your airlock, which could work sometimes if you want to maximize your space completely. But honestly, this is my absolute favorite starter base, just the 2x1. This is only for solos. If you try to do this with a duo, it'll get very, very cramped in here. So let me know exactly what you guys think about the base design. Let me know in the comment section down below if there are some ways to maximize it, because I'm sure there's some tiny little tips and tricks that you could use to absolutely maximize this base design. So let us know in the comment section down below if you do have any of those. Let's help each other out. Thank you again for watching to the very end of this video. Be sure to hit the sub button if you haven't. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one.